This right here is when a flex goes horribly, horribly wrong. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Derek, and you are watching Syndicate Video Media. So, if you guys are not familiar with sports, this is sports related. This is going to be a sports related video, but kind of like indirectly. So, don't click off. Stay with me for the entertainment and educational value, especially if you are planning to get into YouTube. Now, what we're looking at here is we're looking at this gentleman. We're going to zero in on the gentleman in the pinkish fuchsia shirt, whatever that color is, which I could rock, by the way. So I'm not trying to talk about the man's colored shirt, but his name is Emmanuel Acho, and he is a sports kind of analyst. I believe he is a former NFL player. His career wasn't too much about anything, and he now hosts a podcast. The guy sitting next to him to his right, so my left, but his right, his name is LaShawn McCoy. He is a Super Bowl champion, a former NFL player as well. And the two people on the ends, I don't know who they are. But this video, Emmanuel Acho is going to explain exactly why he made this video. And I want to give a little YouTuber's take on this because let me just give you a little backstory. I don't know this guy. I don't know Emmanuel Acho. What I do know is I don't like listening to him. That is a certified fact. So I don't know a man. I can't tell you if I know him or not, how he is as a person, but the persona that he puts on the internet is worthy of clown nation. Like, you should clown everything that he does because the persona is kind of ridiculous. So let me give you a little rundown about how we got here. So Emmanuel Acho, the first time I saw him was on a show called Speak for Yourself. It was hosted by Jason Whitlock, Marcellus Wiley, and a couple other people. Now, I subscribed to that channel because I like the way that they ran it. I like the fact that you got to say whatever you wanted to say. Like, you could express your opinion. It did not seem like you were under the bubble of saying what the media or what the network wanted you to say. So I enjoyed that type of back and forth. That's how I make my content. So then the structure was changed. Some people were let go. Eventually, the whole panel that I watched, they were let go. So then the channel became Speak. So that was that channel. So now, if you guys remember, if you into any type of like gossip, or maybe you came across this, about a year ago, Fox Sports decided to disband and let go of several players, and one of the players is Emmanuel Acho. He was one of the guys, the guy in the pinkish shirt. Joy Taylor was another one, and they got let go. It was like a bit of a scandal going on. If you want to know what that is, you can go look it up. So now it brings us here, where Emmanuel Acho, when he got fired, he was on a show called The Facility. This show was facilitated by Fox FS1, aka Fox Sports 1. And then when he was let go, the facility went belly up. So now he is going to explain. I'll let him explain the rest from now on. But and then I'll interject with my kind of 2 cents and why that this is a bunch of something that I can't say. A bunch of you know what. All right. So first of all, Emmanuel Acho cannot stand the smugness. See, this is he tries to flex, and you'll see it. He tries to flex, but that's not what this is doing. And I'm going to show you why it is not a flex. And what he should be showing is gratitude and humility, but he's not doing that. So, and let me just be clear about these guys. The two guys, he's famous to semi-famous. He's not on Travis Kelce, but if you saw him in the street, you would know who he was. These two guys over on the bookends probably have no idea who they are if you saw him in public. And Emmanuel Acho, he talks so much. His mouth is so big that you would know him from that. You would not know him from his NFL playing career. And for anybody who sees this that think I'm hating, I have nothing to hate about. I built my own stuff. I have never acquired a YouTube channel. I built it from the ground up. So I would rather have a 30,000 subscriber channel that I built from the ground up than acquire one at 2 million, because I know how the game works. Plus, I don't have the fame to carry me. They would be like, who is this guy, right? So anyway, let's get into it.
He says, well, Acho addressed him getting community noted and exposed on Twitter for lying about, quote, forming this channel. Emmanuel, Chinedu, Sebastian, Acho, what say you?
All right. Hopefully you can hear it. I had to turn it down a little bit where it wasn't too loud, but hopefully you can hear it enough. But here is Acho. He's going to explain. The smugness on this guy is ridiculous. And so let me go back to, just before we get into it, I'm going to go back to the speak for yourself. So Emmanuel Acho comes in. Jason Whitlock is no longer there. Now, I'm not talking about Jason Whitlock and his political takes and stuff like that, or all of his sports takes. But on the show, I liked him. I liked the whole dynamic. So now Jason Whitlock is gone. Emmanuel Acho comes in, and you could tell, and if you listen to Marcellus Wiley, you could tell that this guy had an agenda. He had an agenda. He was trying to take over the channel, all right? The show. And I could see it. I hated it. I just personally, I don't like, him opening his mouth bothers me. Him just listening to him is like being tortured, in my opinion. So anyway, so that's that. I saw kind of the snake takeover long before it actually happened. But now here is, you guys heard the question. I'm going to go back and not interrupt it this time.
He says, will Acho address him getting community noted and exposed on Twitter for lying about, quote, forming this channel? Emmanuel, Chinedu, Sebastian, Acho, what say you?
So somebody was like, in response to Ryan Clark getting fired, man, I can't wait for Acho to get fired. I responded, you can pull it up. Stop being greedy. God already answered your prayers when I got fired last year. Since then, I formed Speakeasy Talk Show. If y'all want to join the Speakeasy family or just hate watch, we are live Sunday to Thursday night, 8:15 p.m. And then I posted the Speakeasy channel and the analytics. 8 million views last 28 days, 1 million hours in watch time, courtesy of y'all, the incredible people behind the Speakeasy. Let me address something once and for all.
All right. So 51 seconds into this video of 11 minutes, he's about to drop a Prize Picks ad. So let me move out the way. All right. 8 million. He got 8.1 million views and 1.1 million hours of watch time. Now, those check marks say that that's typical. That's, if it was lower, it would be down. If it was higher than typical, it would be up. So it would be a gray down arrow. It would be a green check mark, which is in typical range. Or if it was above typical, it would be an arrow. Okay, an up arrow. Love the up arrows. All right. So he got 8.1 million views. It's not too shabby. Not at all. 1 million hours of watch time. So he's got 1.1 hours of watch. Neither one of those are shabby. Those are pretty decent numbers. Compared to that subscriber count, though, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. Okay, typically, you would want at least, I'm not so sure that's great, all right? So let me let him continue. So he's about to do this Prize Pick ad, and that's going to go from still going there. I think it's right around here, 111-ish or something is when it ends. Okay, he's still doing the Prize Picks. Okay, because you can tell by the shirt. All right.
I did not buy the Speakeasy channel. I did not have to buy the Speakeasy channel. Once I left Fox as part of my settlement, it was, y'all go ahead and run me this channel because it's going to lie dormant, just like the current Speak For Yourself channel is sitting dormant on YouTube.
All right, so if you follow, so he was fired. He was fired from FS1, laid off, whatever the situation. And part of his settlement, now he used the word settlement, as in maybe there was some type of, I don't know what, settlement usually accompanies lawsuit. That's usually what it follows, right? There was a lawsuit or something involved. I don't know. This is all speculation. I'm just going by part of his settlement. Maybe he could have meant severance package. Maybe his severance was, here's what I think happened is they weren't going to offer him the channel. He asked for it, which is smart. Nothing's wrong with how he acquired the channel. What the thing about Emmanuel Acho is how he words and presents things, because it's deceiving. All right. So he was fired, laid off, whatever. He got a settlement or a severance package in which I think because Fox is Fox, they don't care nothing about. They knew that this channel wasn't going to be used. They gave it to him. Okay. Now, to be clear, he is currently the Speakeasy YouTube channel is formerly known as Undisputed. Undisputed was Fox answer to First Take. Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless was on First Take for years. Skip Bayless left. He went to FS1. Not Skip, yeah, Skip Bayless. And then Shannon Sharp joined him there. And then that ran for years. And then when that went belly up, because first, Shannon left. And then after Shannon left, Skip couldn't carry the show. They had a rotating cast of players, and then they just shut it down. And now Skip doesn't work for Fox either. So Skip Bayless. So again, if you're familiar with sports, this will make more sense to you. But if you're not, watch for the entertainment value, and you might just learn something. All right? So the Speakeasy channel, the one that he acquired, the one that he was given to, the one that he no doubt asked for, was not his. So he didn't build anything. He acquired it. But let me let him continue.
If y'all not brilliant enough to use it, Fox, I will. Now, y'all
Brilliant enough to use it. I will. Like that was a bar. I will. Okay, it gets worse.
at home, you don't build a car. You buy a car that's already been built. Because why would you build a car if you could buy a car?
That was one of the dumbest metaphors I've heard. There are plenty of people that build there's not even a correlation between building a motor vehicle and building a YouTube channel. He thought he was spitting here. He thought he was dropping a bar. I have built several YouTube channels. The nuance of building a YouTube channel does not compare to building a car from the ground up. The dumbest metaphor I've ever heard. But he thought he was, and this is the thing about this dude, bro. I don't know him from a bag of rocks, but him speaking is annoying. Because let me let him continue.
Furthermore, I will not apologize for acquiring a channel, which, by the way, I ain't even have to buy. I'm not going to apologize for
You didn't have to buy it because you begged for it. Come on, bro. You didn't have to buy it. So he threw that in there like, I didn't have to buy. You just told us that you were given the channel based on a settlement or a severance. Or in reality, you probably asked for the channel. So, okay, you didn't have to buy it. You probably begged for it. That's probably what happened. Because you saw what Emmanuel Acho is an opportunist. Now, it doesn't make him dumb. It doesn't mean he's less smart. Okay, but you got to understand something. From my experience, especially on YouTube, opportunists, they will step on anybody they have to get what they want. And the comment section is like, oh man, you can't be mad at Acho for doing, he was smart. Yeah, he's smart. But you can also be hated at the same time. And a lot of these opportunists, I have dealt with them on YouTube. They will step on you to get whatever they want. That's why I don't collaborate very much anymore. Because it's full of opportunists. And Emmanuel Acho didn't have to buy anything because he asked for it. I think he even begged for it. That's just my opinion.
acquiring a channel that has since allowed me to gainfully employ.
Gainfully employ. Now, he used this word, gainfully employ. Employ, okay? I'm going to let him finish, and then okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 2 individuals off camera, of which are my close friends.
Okay, so he gainfully employed 8 of his close friends. Now, he uses the word employ. So what does that mean? Are they employees? Do they get a W-2 form at the end of the year saying that whatever LLC that they work for you, do the full-timers get health insurance? So he's talking about employee. Now, what they could be, I don't know. Maybe they are employed. Well, good for him, good for them. And for him to say that this channel lets him do that, I'm going to call a cap on that as well, okay? But what they could be is independent contractors. That's what they could be, okay? Employment means they have, if he employed them, that means they have employment status. They get tax forms, all of that stuff from his company. And you didn't have to necessarily, I seriously doubt that he employed LaShawn McCoy. LaShawn McCoy is a former NFL player. He probably isn't broke. I don't know his finances, but to employ him, this is probably a side hustle for him. Let's be clear. This is crazy. Okay, or maybe he's not even included because he did count 8 people, but it looks like he counted LaShawn. But anyway, the smugness on this is just somebody that you want to see smacked back down to earth. I have never seen anybody brag over something that they did not build. Like, this is crazy.
So shout out to the least Fox could do in giving me a channel that's now allowed me to put money in the pockets of 7 to 9 of my closest friends. And
shout out to the least Fox could do. The least they could have done is, bro, the least they could do. This is hysterical to me. They laid you off. They didn't have to do anything. What are we talking about? The least they could do. A $1 billion company, no doubt, who cares nothing about you. You are a cog, and they did you a solid. Not the least they could do. They threw you a bone, and that's why I think he begged for it. He probably begged for it in some way. He went in there and was like, hey, man, maybe went in there with a business plan. Listen, y'all not going to do nothing with this channel. You know what I'm saying? I can do something. I might be able to hire some of my employees. This is crazy. The least they could do, they could have sent you home with a box. What are we talking about here? Like you entitled to anything.
By the grace of God, employ people more money than some have been paid before.
This whole thing is a brag. This is oh my God, bro. Me reacting to this is making it worse. Gainfully employed, you had to count them out. 1, 2, 3 had to point at them, and then have to bring in that more money than they've probably ever made on
working on a daily show.
Ever.
So let me.
And then the people, amen, brother, preach. Bro, I would never want a crew around me to be like, you tell them, Derek, it ain't that right. I would never want a crew around me like that.
Clarify that, 1, I didn't buy the channel. I was given the channel. 2,
you asked for the channel. You begged for the channel, no doubt.
2, shout out to what Skip and Shannon did in helping create this channel.
No. They didn't help create the channel. They built the channel. What are we talking about? That's what I'm saying. He has brought no value to this channel. And we're going to look at the numbers. No value. You inherit a channel with 2.6 million subscribers. None of them subscribed because of you. And we're going to get into that. None of these people subscribed because of Speakeasy. He saw an opportunity, which wasn't dumb by any means, but he saw an opportunity after stepping on people throughout his, no doubt, getting to this point, and continues to do so. You probably begged for the opportunity. Fox, being who they are, doesn't give a fart about this YouTube channel. It's a drop in the bucket to them. They cancel Undisputed and your show as well. So they don't care about this stuff. This social media stuff, they don't care like that. It was nothing. It's nothing to them. It was like eating the hot chip with Shaq. It's nothing to them. You can tell I love that. So again, all this bragging, there's no reason. He didn't even have to open his mouth. But there's no reason to even go down this.
Because, I'm finna inherit what y'all did. Now, with that being said, if you inherit a channel, that don't mean the channel finna boom.
Okay, now, what he's about to say now is probably the most realistic part of this entire thing. What he's about to say now is all facts. I can't even critique any of this stuff.
Yeah.
If you inherit a channel, you better put work into the channel. Mm-hmm. If you inherit a channel, it don't mean the channel finna get 8 million views in 28 days. It doesn't mean the channel's finna get 1 million watch time hours in 28 days just by nature of inheriting the channel. You better produce some damn good content on the channel that you inherited. Yeah. You better work consistently on the channel that you inherited. If y'all want to go inherit a channel, go. Try it. See if people watch. So,
bro, see if people watch. See if people watch. Can we be clear about something? Again, no. So he's got new viewers. He gets views. He probably gets views. Okay, he's got a Super Bowl champion, a former NFL player on his show. Okay, now he is going to just the demeaning nature of how he speaks. You just want to do things. Okay, now let me let him
Oh,
continue.
yes, we were put on second, if not third base, because we were able to inherit a channel. But
AKA, they got a head start. That's what he's trying to say. They got a head start from inheriting a channel. So you said you built the channel. You said for Skip and them helping. No, they built the channel. You inherited the channel. It's the same as if you had an inheritance. You did nothing to get it. Somebody gave it to you. Your loved one, when they passed away, they gave you $1 million. That is not the same thing. It's not even close. One earned and worked for it, and one was given it.
after being put on second, if not third base, we still sprinting so that we can get home. So I've never suggested that I formed this channel from the ground. I formed the show, Speakeasy. I did not form the channel. The channel was Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. What Shady and I were smart enough to do was when Shannon dipped and Skip dipped, take that time slot. Because with that time slot came that channel. And forecasting a rainy day, because Noah didn't wait till it started raining to build an ark, forecasting a rainy day when the show might get canceled. Oh, if the show gets canceled, I already have access to a channel that has 2.6 million subscribers.
Okay.
Why would I not take a show that has 2.6 million subscribers instead of a show that has 600,000 subscribers?
All right, so this is the part that bothers me about non-YouTube, non-content creators. There is a difference, ladies and gentlemen, and we're going to look in his numbers, and I'm going to show you that difference. Why would you not do it? Any creator would know this. Because when people subscribe to you on YouTube, they subscribe to you and what you can bring. If you hit, you know what their subscribers did? 2.6 million were, they ran into a brick wall. When Speakeasy showed up, they crashed their car into a brick wall at 40 miles an hour with no seatbelt. Who and what is this? What am I watching? What happened to Undisputed? Okay, so why would you not do that? It's because on YouTube, it does not make the most sense. It's not dumb by any means, but it doesn't make the most sense. And again, and I tell y'all, Emmanuel Acho, a guy you don't know, you just can tell the way he moves, is an opportunist. He's going to explain that he already had a channel. He already had a channel.
So you don't just wait till it starts raining to build the ark. You start building in advance. I've never said I created the channel. I sure as hell did not pay for the channel. I'll make that abundantly clear.
You beg for the channel, most likely. But that's better.
But more than anything, we've had to do good work on the channel to make this channel continue to thrive. Shout out to Shannon. Shout out to...
The channel is not thriving, by the way. Let's be very clear about that. And we're going to go over the numbers, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when your channel is not, when a 2.6 million subscriber channel is not thriving. This channel is not thriving by any means.
Skip. With that being said, we have taken the baton and we are sprinting like hell with it. But more than anything, I'm glad I have this channel because it's allowed me to pay my dogs and sit here every night and do this show for y'all.
Yeah. All right, so he's after his dudes are about to chime in, and I want to listen to what they're going to have to say. I did not expect this video to be that long, really, but I'm dropping knowledge. After we let his people finish, he's going to talk about. He's going to bring some other stuff up as well, but we'll try. I'm going to try to speed it up.
So go ahead, Kieran.
And this is good business, though. I think people can say what you want, but it's good business, right? It was already created. Why not?
It's good business. He was given the channel, lady. He didn't buy it. This might not be the best investment if he bought it. If he bought it, you can buy a YouTube channel. Did you know that? You can put your YouTube channel on a website and have somebody offer you a bid for it. It is different. He did not invest a cent into acquiring this YouTube channel who was built by somebody else. That is not the best business decision. But he basically got a channel that was already monetized. And when he gets into the fact that he had his own YouTube channel, Emmanuel Acho, but he decided to forego that one. Think about this, with his own name on it, in order to get a channel that had 2 million more subscribers, because he did not want to build which on YouTube is the smartest thing you can do. Acquiring a YouTube channel is pretty dumb in reality because YouTube, that's not how it works on this platform. You have a better chance of starting from zero than pivoting your style of content and being more successful on that channel than you were on a new one. It can happen. It has happened.
Keep it going. You know what I'm saying? So instead of starting from the ground up, people's
The fact that this channel was free might have been a good business decision, but paying for this channel would have been
something
ridiculous.
to say though. I learned that Acho's super opinionated, and when he says different things about this and that and third, they got to find something to talk about him about. When it comes to football, he don't care about football. You know what I mean? He cares about this, so they got to find something. But I'll just say this: it's good business.
I'll also say this: as a content creator myself.
All right, now I don't know who this dude is. I have no idea who this dude is, but he's about to sound really ridiculous.
Who has like a YouTube channel, 60,000 subscribers I got just from posting shorts.
You were never going to be successful. You were never going to make a bunch of money on long form videos. It doesn't happen. They usually don't work together. So again, this 60,000, and when he goes in to tell you how he got them, okay, through shorts, but mainly I guess one blew up. And that's the thing that really bothers me, man, about people who do YouTube. They want something right away, and they don't do the research to get what they really want.
Other videos that were going viral, I guess, on TikTok or Instagram. I've been doing this for 6-7 years at this point. I think this is also it's hilarious to me because
Their sound is terrible. I don't understand why do you acquire decent sound? I hate bad sound. I hate it. And the more money, the more resources you have, the more crisp your sound should be.
You can genuinely see the amount of growth that we've had throughout the entirety of the show.
Okay, we gonna get into that. Shout out to Mr. Beast, man. He just got married, by the way. We gonna get into
the very first time we got on here, did we have 1,000 viewers?
Hell no, 572.
We had 572 viewers the very first.
I'm gonna tell you why. I know why that is. The channel was dormant. So what happens is, not only do people become accustomed to you not posting, I'm going through it myself on another channel, okay? People do not become accustomed to you posting, but YouTube, YouTube is sleep on you. They sleep on you. They like, oh, shoot. Oh, wait a minute. Undisputed is back. It's literally like Inside Out on YouTube. They're asleep. You have to reignite the algorithm. If you don't make content, they're not going to push you out. And when you do, they're not going to push you out. It's a gradual thing. It has to grow.
Time we got on here, it would be the worst day of the year of 2026 if we had less than 1,000 viewers live on the show. So I think it is something that you can acquire, but we're uploading 5 live shows a week.
Yeah,
we're uploading 6 to 7 to 8 VODs every single episode. We're putting out a lot of work, so to limit it to just like, oh, you only got that far. No, we had viral moments. We've had a bunch of clips go off. We've had a lot of stuff go off on social media that really pushes the algorithm even further. So I just,
Can I talk my cash?
Go ahead.
So he cut the brother off to gloat again. Can I talk my cash? So what he said, if you didn't hear him, can I talk my cash?
My cash?
Something be long.
Please do.
So you see the two, oof. I hope I never become like this. I'd rather eat dirt than I never, ever. And that's the problem, bro. YouTube, people do this mess on YouTube. I got people I dealt with before that they do anything possible. Yes, y'all, I seen a clip from The Boys. Homelander. That's what they sound like on the side. If you know, you know. I'll do anything. Anything? Anything for you. God, what I want to say I can't say, cause I'm not cut like that. B, this a family channel. Anything for you.
Some people have to acquire it because.
Wait. The spotlight was off me. It was off me for too long. I'm back. I gave y'all 2 minutes to talk, if that. It's back on me.
They're incapable of building it. And then some people are capable of building it and can also acquire it. Don't think I didn't start my own channel, Emmanuel Acho, which I got 600,000 subscribers in 3 months and won an Emmy Award on that channel. Then I was just like, you know what? I've done what God called me to do on that channel, put that channel to the side. I think it's still hovering at 582,000 subscribers. And then I done went to a sports show where I balled on a sports show too. So it would be one thing if I didn't have the ability to build it.
That's not what we're talking about. Nobody is talking about that. He's moving the goalpost. Oh, he's moving. Nobody's talking about that. You said you formed Speakeasy. You formed, and you did. But you did not build the channel. Shannon, Skip built the channel. You acquired, inherited, begged, was gifted, whatever, settlement, the channel. It is two separate things. Stop acting like. So nobody said this. You moving the goalposts.
Respectfully, I've already built it and won an Emmy.
No, you didn't, because you didn't get the 2.6 million. It's not the same. If you already built it, you wouldn't have done this and groveled and probably begged for 2.6 million subscribers. So you didn't build anything. What are we talking about? You ain't built nothing. You trying to act like you built this. I'm not trying to diss the 600,000. That ain't no, I got 30. My highest channel is 30. But I'm also not known. Nobody knows who I am. I haven't been on TV. Let your boy be on TV. I'm at 2.6. Understand that. And that's a brag for show. I have no type of fame. I was never on a major network. Let that happen. Watch what happened. I guarantee. I've already built it. No, you didn't. You begged for it. He should have substitute built for begged.
Award for what I already built.
Come on now.
Now that I've built it, I too can acquire it and do it again.
He need to substitute acquire for beg and do it again? Okay. We gonna get to it. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Look, this dude has never gotten under my skin this bad. But breaking this down and listening to it is so annoying. It's even worse. It's even worse. But I'm gonna show you though.
So I can do it with my left hand or I can do it with my right hand. So for those that want to sit here and hate, like y'all hating from outside the club, if y'all want to go acquire a channel, please go acquire a channel. Employ your 7, 8, 9 homeboys and see if you can do that.
Contractors.
And if you can't, build it. But here's the thing. I can build it or I can acquire it. And I'm not going to apologize for doing either, because at the end of the day, y'all are watching this right now because of the acquisition.
Yeah, also to add more detail.
But listen. That's the thing. See, people always want something. You know, so Emmanuel actually, we're watching because of the acquisition. So everything is summed up into that. He wanted to take a shortcut to viewership. And by acquiring, I'm going to use the word beg for the channel. He wanted to so we're watching. Okay, who is we? I do not watch this channel. I don't watch this channel. This clip was circulating. I went and found the video. I do not I don't care for I've never cared for the way he delivers content. I just don't. When he was on Speak for Yourself, I just couldn't stand. He just wouldn't shut up. He was not my cup of tea. Okay? Just like I'm not yours or somebody else's, right? But he thought that he dropped the bar. We're almost done too, by the way.
Though, I have 60,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. I can't monetize live videos.
Oops. Whose fault is that?
I can't monetize VODs because I don't have the watch time or hours yet. I have shorts, which have gone up, and they went whatever they did.
Which is why you're in this situation.
I have like 10 million on one of them. But I can't monetize. So whenever Acho's saying like, yo, I was able to actually hire people and get them paid, it's because the channel makes money immediately.
Okay, all right. I'm going to say this with love and respect because I'm not trying to diss anybody, okay? But we're talking about 1,000. Notice what the man said. He has 60,000 subscribers, but he cannot monetize his videos because he doesn't have the requirements. First of all, that's his fault. That's number one. Secondly, you mean to tell me that Emmanuel Acho, Sean McCoy, two semi-famous people, couldn't get 1,000 hours, 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subscribers if they built it from the ground up? They could get that in 2 days. They could get that in 2 days because FS1 was already FS1 laid the groundwork by them being on the network. Let me be on a network. Let me be on it. Give me a show on Roku. Watch what happens. Let more people see me. So what this guy's, we couldn't have had a job and he couldn't have paid us if he did. How easy would that have been for somebody who always had the groundwork has already been laid to start from scratch?
Immediately. That's not something that we would have had access to had we just started the channel out of nowhere. I think
Yo, listen, your money doesn't change based on 1 million subscribers. You get in the partner program at 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. That's it. That's all it takes. You hit apply, you start making bank. From that moment on, you start making money.
all the other people that create content would know that. So this was not only a decision that had to be made so the show could exist, but it was also a quick ass turnaround that put us in best position to go and achieve the things that we needed to achieve.
And what last thing I'll say to people don't realize is,
to it.
in order to acquire this channel, I had to literally manually delete
This part.
every single piece of content from the old channel. That took me about 18 hours to go manually. You can't just like delete all. There's no delete all button. There is Control, Tab, Enter.
All right, so I don't know how it works on IG, but on YouTube. On YouTube, okay, there is a way that you can batch delete. You can only delete 30 at a time, but it takes about maybe 5 or 6 clicks, and you can delete up to 1 page at a time, which is 30 videos at a time. And it does take a little while depending on how many you select. But to say that you had to go through and manually, maybe he had to do that on the other platforms, but on YouTube you can batch delete. So I don't know if this is a way to hype himself up and make it seem like he did more work, but I know for a fact because I've batch deleted that you can batch delete on YouTube.
Undisputed, I think, started in 2016, 25. I had to delete 9 years of content, 240 shows a year. I had to do it on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram, on YouTube, and then you had to deal with the algorithmic reset of deleting all of that content.
Wow, that's a lot.
And so, like, that's why ending this, we started by having 700 or 500 people watching, and yesterday we had 7,000 people watching. That's not because of a channel. That's because of incredible work by Kieran, by my dog 25, by myself, by Trey, by Lee off camera, by everybody.
That's not a floss. You have 2.6 million subscribers. 7,000 is not a floss. Go look at Nightcap. Go look at what Nightcap pulls in and see what they do. Matter of fact, go do it tonight. It's Thursday night. Go look at Nightcap. I'm guaranteeing you that it's way more than 7,000.
In the back, that's because of incredible work from everybody grinding. So I'm addressing it once. I'm not addressing it again. If y'all can go acquire a
Drop the mic on
channel,
'em.
go do so. If not, go build it.
Bro.
But respectfully, I've done both.
Drop
Yeah,
the mic
that-
on-
You ain't God, bro. Like he swear that he just is dropping bars. We've already debunked it. You haven't done okay, so he threw in an Emmy. So what? Nobody's talking about that. Nobody's talking about that. We're talking about Speakeasy, which was inherited from Undisputed, which was not built by you. You didn't build a channel to 2.6 million. You didn't do that. Oh my God, bro. I hope he ain't like this in real life. I hope that this is a persona.
The hate is just we got a lot of people in the chat that are like, you know, let the haters hate. I'm gonna just chime in really quickly because to expound.
You know what? I don't even want to hear what he has to say. If you want to watch it, you can go watch it. It's sad to see people like this when they feel like they can't build anything. So we're gonna go to the Speakeasy YouTube channel right here. This is the one that he inherited. You have 2.61 million subscribers. You have 2,300 videos. The channel was started when? August 17, 2016. You have 114 million views. That's not terrible, seeing as how, no doubt, most of the stuff from Undisputed, if not all, I'm assuming he went through and that was part of the, so all of the Undisputed stuff is deleted. So 111 million is not bad at all. All right. But if you look at, you have a 2.6 million, 52,000, 100,000. I know why this was 10,000, 14,000, 10,000, 30,000. So you have 2.6 million subscribers. These should be easily in the hundreds of thousands, all of these. This is let me go by most popular video. is 547,000. 308. This is what it should look like. So they have, okay, it looks like a handful of videos over, but you can see, so they have, you can see which ones are doing well. That's a collaboration one with somebody else. Looks like a lot of the hot topics. Okay, all right, cool. This is what all of their stuff should look like, though. All of their stuff should, at minimum, hit probably this. Like everything over 200K should be every video they're done. Not every video. I'm gonna give them some slack. Now let's look at the subscriber count. I did last. This is from viewstats.com. Let's go to 1 year. We're gonna scroll all the way down to subscribers. Monthly subscribers, you can see here that they have they're -20 for the month. So in December of 2025, they gained 10,000. Not even enough to move the needle. This right here, I'm assuming the first needle would be, so the needle didn't even move. In December, they did something in December. We're able to gain 10,000. And I'm wondering if that's when he took over. I don't know when he took over. I don't know when Speakeasy, because he used to be on a show called The Facility. I don't know when it became Speakeasy, but this is when this could have been then. But since then, they are down 20,000 subscribers. Because if I select, let's go back up here and I select views by 7 days, does it change or does it stay the same? Yep, monthly subscribers, 0. All right, so for those of you who don't know, who may not be familiar with this, when you get, YouTube abbreviated the sub count about 5 years ago, public sub count, where viewers cannot see the public sub count if it's over 1,000. So we can see it on the back end what it exactly is, but you guys can't. When you hit 1,000, it grows publicly every 10. When you hit 10,000, it grows publicly every 100. When you hit 100,000, it grows publicly every 1,000. When you hit 1,000,000, it grows publicly every 10,000. So every time, that's why you see the 2.61. And if we go back to the sub count here, and we look at what so that means that in the month of December 2025 is the last time it had a growth of 10,000. So that means between now and December of 2025, the Speakeasy podcast, aka Undisputed, has not grown at least 10 million. That does account for the people who unsub as well. But what it has done in the past year, as you can see here, is negative 20,000. So in the past, 20,000 in the past year. So this floss and this flaunt of you doing this, so you're losing subscribers. The views are great. And to be honest with you, I don't think that he's paying people, he's employing people with 200,000 views. You're not employing people with 200,000 views. Not 9 people. So sponsorships are probably playing a part in that. I would love to know what their salary is since he's gainfully employing them, which means that they have benefits and all of that other stuff. So, yeah.
Shady, probably excused, maybe even
I guess we'll round out the video listening to this.
Guys in the back. Acho brought me from Fox. He posted me. He said, bruh, come over here. Now, there was some stuff in the intermediary. I wasn't the first choice, but I ended up being the best choice.
Of course you weren't the first choice.
But I was the best choice.
No, I'm playing.
No, it's
you
all
were the
good.
best choice, though. Absolutely.
I appreciate that. Acho immediately, time and a half what I was making at Fox. So the fact that
Bro, the glaze is crazy to me. I mean, shout out to the big homie for getting a job, but of course, you probably good at what you do. I need somebody to come up. Now, that was a smart business move. He literally used the word poached, which means that he was still employed at Fox. And Acho, who is smart in the dude is annoying, but he's not an idiot. But again, when you run business like Ocho, you're willing to step on anybody you have to. Anyway, that's the video. Had to get that. I did not mean for it to be as long as this turns out being. But I had to get this off my chest. This was eating me up yesterday. Eating me up yesterday. You inherited a channel. You begged for a channel that was already built. And you abandoned your own channel. Notice he said that he was down 18,000 subscribers because he's not posting over there. His original channel, Uncomfortable Conversations. So he was doing a certain type of content. I think I remember seeing this. His last video was 11 months ago. Yeah. So check this out. But this is Emmanuel Acho for you. Like, this tells you everything you need to know. He abandoned his own channel to go over there. He no longer makes content on this channel. Let me see. When was the last short he made? So he no longer makes content. So this is what kind of person he is. And look, I don't know the man, but I'm going by the track record he left on the internet. He ditched his own channel that he boasted about building for the sake of the other one that he didn't build. Anyway, I'm done.